Let's see what's gonna happen. We are in a short qualifying here in the NOMEX Racing League. And Ace left the session. So we're here with a with a short qualifying. We have the likes of Kanamura, Cavemeister, Joe Lancer, AWH Smith, Aiden Bell, Camimo, and MX817. Naismith will be driving with a handicap because I got some inside information that he's just back from a vacation and he's got some burnt legs. We got Keith Assassin, Swanee, You Don't Trust Me, Flogi HD, BFD Ross, and the Icelandish guy who will drive everywhere, anyone, anytime, Ice 109. And here we go. This are your drivers. It's Keith Assassin. He is in pole position with a 123.843. Then we got Swanee with 4 tenths behind him. We got AWH Smith, 5 tenths. And then we got Camimo in 4. Aiden Bell's having a 5-place grid penalty for having contact with Swanee. And You Don't Trust Me is in 6. Joe Lancer in 7. BFD Ross is in 8. Cavemeister is in 9. Flogi HD in the Ferrari is in 10. Then we got Ice One, NMX Ace. Kanamura didn't get to the end of the qualifying, and Naismith didn't get to the end of the qualifying. Well, ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, we will go racing. So, 18th of September 2022, when those red lights go out, we go racing! And look at this, Keith Smith is off, up and running. Krakot has joined the race, but he is too late for the party. Oh no, Camimo spun on the first corner. AWH Smith up in second. You Don't Trust Me up in third, up in 2 places. Very nice. Cavemeister now in 5th. Camimo repackaged himself into the 6th place. And in the back of the pack, look at this. Kanamura. Oh, and what that was. Ace getting a bump off Ross, and it's Ice One in the back of the pack. I think he has damage. Can't see it by myself, but now we are back into the wheel. Joe Lancer looking on the inside of You Don't Trust Me. It's AWH Smith close behind Keith Assassin, but getting attacked by You Don't Trust Me. And it's BF Ross has left the session. There has been an incident with Ross. No, there's not been an incident with Ross, but Ross is still driving in 9, so I think he's having a disconnection. Oh, look at that. You Don't Trust Me and Lancer having a little bit of a love tap with each other into that fast corner. And Joe Lancer is making the best of it. Right behind him, it's Cavemeister, and we got Camimo. Camimo is repackaging himself, only losing 2 places with that notch in the first corner. And then we got Kanamura. Kanamura is the biggest winner of the start of this race because he is making up 6th position. But Keith Assassin is leading the pack for the first round here on the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Oh, Kanamura is DNF'd. He is out of here. He lost it. There he lost it out of... It's a very strange place to lose it, but yeah, he is out of here. Oh. So, the top 10 for the moment. Oh, Naismith has just left the session. Where is Crossplay? Crossplay somewhere in the server. Maurice. Crossplay servers aren't stable. If we want to play crossplay at this moment, we don't have more than 10 guys. Oh, it's a safety car. It's a safety car. And look at this, Ice One going into the pit lane, very smart. Aiden Bell, I think he needed to go into pit lane for a new nose. But Ice One could be the biggest winner here. Fuming. Why are you fuming, mate? So, we're going on board with Keith Assassin. Well, we still got 11 drivers driving, and Aiden Bell overtook a car. Oh, he gave back his position. That's nice. And we're going on board with Keith Assassin. Let's see how he will restart this race. We're in lap 4 of 29 here in Abu Dhabi. This is the NOMEX Racing League. This is GridTV Esports. And I'm your host. I am Chappie Joe. So Keith Assassin pacing the pack. And look at this. AWH Smith behind him like a hungry wolf. And there he goes. He goes onto the trouble. Kanamura left the session. Don't know why. Oh, he says Stadia here, waiting for release. Okay, mate. Started when you're 14 by 4. You're down to 11. Not the most elite drivers, really. Then no sweat. We're surely not the most elite drivers, but look at that. We are not looking for the most elite drivers. We are looking for committed drivers, clean drivers, and drivers who want to race. Because if I want all the elite drivers, I will be stuck up with Jarno Opmer, and I don't think he has time to race in this racing league. So a lot of guys going over that line. I think that is a warning. And we've got Keith Assassin going fastest with a 1:28.258. Very good lap. And we're going aboard with Camimo. You need Alex Bloody Hardwood then. I don't know if you can send Bloody Hardwood an invite. Oh, we have a spinner. We had a spinner of Swanee. Swanee cooked up his tires. Oh no, we got one big pile up here with Swanee, AWH Smith, and Ice One. I hope the damage isn't too big. Damage is on because I've seen rear wheels tear off. I don't know what happened. Maybe it will be in the incident reports, and maybe it won't. And it's yellow in sector 3. We got a spinner of Ice One, the teammate of Joe Lancer, is not having the race he wants, and he gets it up and running again. So let's see how many tires are we gonna see overcooked here in this race. And Swanee, yeah, retired. Yeah, I don't have the button. Bang, rage quit. Yeah, I predicted that, but there goes Joe Lancer in the attack, opening up his DRS with an open and wide DRS. Can he go on the inside? He's going on the outside, driving through the sides, and he makes that move stick. Very nice. And does he have an extra DRS, or is the DRS now for the AlphaTauri? Well, the DRS is on the AlphaTauri now, and can he go and make a move? And Ice One retired from session. He rage quitted too. Rage quit. And Joe Lancer kept his position in front of You Don't Trust Me. Look at this. This is a very nice camera view of the race, of the numbers 2 and 3. And it's Keith Assassin. Oh no. Joe Lancer bend it in the wall. He has to go into the pit lane for a new nose. And only 9 drivers are left. Keith Assassin, you don't know. We already lost 5 of them. And we still got, rage quit number 5 or 6. And it's safety car number 2. Safety car. It is time for a safety car. With only 9 drivers left. Well, like a banger racing. Yeah, Nos, wait, it's a banger racing. Well, I know Abu Dhabi is a very hard track on this calendar. It's not a Monza. It's not a Montreal. Parked your car in the end of the corner, but I have a naughty suspicion that this safety car is going in this lap. So we got 18 laps to go. We got all hard tires. I think telephone, telegraph, telechappy. If we say, the graphic designer, he is in the building, and he told me, no, don't go tell anybody. I didn't tell anybody, only you 10 guys, so but here we go, Keith Assassin He is managing the pack again, and now he got You Don't Trust Me right in his rear wing. Where does he go? Where does he go? Look at this. You Don't Trust Me wants to have him, wants to overtake him, and there he goes. And I think You Don't Trust Me is very close behind him. Yes, he is. Everybody is very close, and it's Joe Lancer right behind Flogi. Let's see how that goes, because I think You Don't Trust Me isn't that close. This is the closest battle. And will he try and overtake him? We're going on board with Joe Lancer. Joe Lancer with AWH Smith right behind him, and we're going into that banked corner. Oh! For the Lewis Hamilton fans, this is a painful corner. And look at Flogi go. Look at Flogi go, watching on the inside of Ross. And Camimo watching on the inside of Cavemeister. And Flogi does it the mature way, but look at Joe Lancer. Joe Lancer he says, you're doing the mature way, I am attacking you. And that is when AWH Smith having a better exit than Joe Lancer. Tucked in right behind him, maybe pushing it for some extra power. And they're going through the sweep. Oh, and Ross is battling with Camimo. They're side by side. Camimo taking a 3-second time penalty to stay in front. Oh, look at Ross. Woo-hoo. That was a wide line. Because that is what's going to happen when your tires are getting overcooked. And this track is a tire cooking track. That is why it's so hard. Tire management is very important here. Keep your tire management, tire degrees under 100 degrees. And then Ross is attacking Cavemeister. No, he is attacking Camimo for his position, and I think he made the move done. Well, no, he didn't quite yet, because Camimo having a very good exit out of that second, on that second straight. Look at this, if he can brake later and go into that banked curved corner. No, he can't. Ross keeps it in, but look at that. Camimo having a very nice exit again here, and re-overtakes his position. He is still on the outside, but Ross is going the mature way. Oh, and now they're going side by side, and look at Flogi right behind him, still battling with Joe Lancer. Joe Lancer in between with AWH Smith. They were having a battle in front at Monza, but now they are the backtrackers, and DRS is enabled, so overtaking will be much easier. But look at this, still 8 drivers, 14 laps, almost half. What? We are halfway in this race now. And Flogi dropped to the back of the pack. Maybe he's got damage, I don't know. But Keys Assassin now, he is far away in front, 3 seconds loose. That is a lifetime on those tires. Then we got You Don't Trust Me, and he is being trailed by Cavemeister. Cavemeister is still recovering off that bad exit on the last corner, but maybe he can have a good exit now. He's having a look. Oh, that was almost like a dive, but there's not a dive, but it looked quite clean. But now can he go on the outside? He's got the DRS open, but he doesn't have any ERS left. But they are side by side, and now in this long corner, oh, you have to give him space. They just maintain to get through. He is still on the racing line, having that extra grip. And I need a sip of my beer. And look at that, Camimo. Camimo looking for that gap, tried to overtake him, and look at Joe Lancer. Joe Lancer's just squeezing it through on the inside. Says, well, mate, you are battling that Aston Martin, but I am here too. Don't forget about me. Oh no, and that's Ross. Oh, and he takes his teammate with him. Oh no, that are 2 Red Bulls colliding. And rule number 1 in motor racing is don't hit your teammate. Oh no, and safety car. Oh no, it's only a VRC. VRC number 1. 6 of them DNFs. Oh, it's a slide. Whoa, big slide of Cavemeister. Whoa, he just hold it. That will be heart pounding for him. His heartbeat will be over 200 now. And he has to repackage himself. doing some good stuff. Maybe those tires are heating up. Maybe we can see it on his steering wheel. And it was a "you don't trust me" in the wall. He hit the wall of Latifi. He hit the wall of Latifi. And now it's a safety car. Now it's a safety car. And what are you going to do? You go into the pit lane, slam on some medium, slam on some soft, because it's only 13 laps left. Ross is staying out, but what can AWH Smith do? Yeah, normally Abu Dhabi is the last race of the season. Over here it's race number 10 or something, I don't know. Normally I can give you the standings, but I can't because I don't have the OBS running. I am streaming plainly from the Flogi. Oh, it's in the pit lane. Maybe Flogi is going onto the aggressive tire strategy. Well, yeah, he is very, very. I think it's a very good strategy. The places he will be losing now and the time he's be losing will be made up because he can get and close the gap to Ross, and then he will be having the Verstappen advantage. Should we call it here in Abu Dhabi the Verstappen advantage? And AWH Smith is doing the same. Oh, he should have done that lap earlier. Then he had more advantage because he would be up for 2 places then. But can he get the connection in time to the safety car? Because the safety car will be heading in this lap. I had the message of Michael Masi. So we got 2 fast drivers in the back with the soft tires. We got some worn hearts right in front of them, and we got 10 laps to go. This is going to be last stint is going to be very interesting. And now I have the message of Michael Masi: safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. And we will be keeping an eye out to those soft runners of AWH Smith and Flogi. AWH Smith not having the race of a lifetime, but can he go for that first position? He can smell it, he can see them. And even though he's not having such a good race, he's still very close behind them. Joe Lancer with the oldest tires of the pack in the McLaren. He is in podium position. He had a battle with You Don't Trust Me, but You Don't Trust Me make the safety car here in the Latifi corner. And here we go. Keith Assassin restarting it for the 3rd time now. Is it going to be the last time? Look at those Red Bulls fighting it out in the back. Those Red Bulls, it is AWH Smith going on the outside. Oh, and look at this. Ross says this is a fight I don't want to have anything to do with this. And that is very smart of him. Very, very mature racing. Camimo and Joe Lancer. Joe Lancer looking for a gap. And AWH Smith having a good exit right behind Camimo, and Joe Lancer is very close next to the Haas. Can he make that move done? Oh, look at that. He just pulls in the car and he overtook him. AWH Smith now in 5th. Can he get a very good exit here? If he can, maybe he can overtake that Aston Martin. They are still all on the string, and we can call it a super string. And Flogi. Oh, they are very close, almost pushing each other. He is so close. Oh, look at that. Dived him on the inside, but it was a very nice and clean dive of Camimo. And now he is already on the gearbox on the outside. It's yellow in sector 3 because Flogi spun. But Smith is still on a roll, going purple in sector 1. He's 7/10 behind Joe Lancer. If he can get a very good exit here, we will be so much faster than him. And remember, the DRS will be enabled the next lap. Look at this, he can brake so much later, can throttle it so much earlier. And maybe he can overtake him on this track because the DRS will not be functioning, but the slipstream will be active, of course. Ross is in 6th, closing it up to Camimo. Camimo and Cavemeister are being gapped. Cavemeister is somewhere in no man's land, and this is J. Smith. AW8 Smith looking on the inside. Maybe he can pull off that trick he did on Camimo, but he can't. And it's, oh no, it's teammate of Ross Slide. Oh, and they collided. They collided too aggressively on the power in the Latifi corner. Oh, and this will cost Smith not only the race, but his positions. He has to go all again from the front. And is he going into the pit lane? Joe Lancer is going into the pit lane. He is having quite some damage, and Smith has to go into pit lane again. And we have seen so much collisions. The Red Bull coming together. I have seen a Mercedes flying into the wall. Oh, and that was Cavemeister again, having so much trouble with his car. Again catching it. Whoa, that is a very good catch. Again in the same position that was. Camimo has to keep his head steady. That will cost him his position. Those tires are overcooked, and that's why you're losing it. Watch out that you're not going to lose it in the sweeping S's. And Camimo is smelling it. He can smell his position. It's nice, that says, I'm going to follow you and I'm going to overtake you on the street. And is he going to launch an attack around here, or is he waiting for another lap? I think he's waiting for another lap. But this is the battle for second. This is the battle on track. Oh, again, having so much troubles and catching all the slides. That's nice. If this guy had a better setup on his car, he would be so much higher up. He would be so much have so much confidence. Oh, and we got a spinner of Ross. Oh no, Ross is not going to be happy. We're on lap 24 off 29 here in the NOMEX Racing League. We only got 7 drivers left, and it's a spin fest all the way. And you see that the cleanest drivers will go up a front. Joe Lance going fastest with a 1:26.947. But you see the cleanest drivers who are in as less incidents as possible. They are the guys on the podium at this moment. The aggressive styles didn't work. Of course, an aggressive style can work, but not all the time. Aggressive style will give you collisions. You will crash out your car, and the clean drivers will go floating up. On the long term, the clean driver will go for a championship, and the aggressive driver only goes for the race win. Meister in 3rd in no man's land. Flogi. Oh no. Flogi has retired. He DNF'd it, lap 25. Look at that, retire. I hope he's okay. Can somebody send the medical car to him? Because I think maybe he broke something. Well, I know for sure he broke something, and that is part of his ego. Back to the race. Keith Assassin in 1st. Look at this. The cleanest driver of the day. The fastest driver of the day. The smartest driver of the day. But I think if you set Keith Assassin in a less performant car, he will be doing good too. So, yeah. We're driving with the Haas, with Cavemeister. And Joe Lancer is doing some good stuff for his championship, because yeah, he will score a lot of points, because the rest will not there to get and grab any points. And just like AW8 Smith, if you finish 5th isn't such a bad position. You don't want to be 5th, but yeah, if that's the best position you can drive, you would take it. I driven Division 1 leagues where I qualified 14, and my best finishing position was 7, and I was celebrating it like I won the darn thing. No, I was only 7, but I knew I was clean. With clean racing, I could get it to the end, get some very good championship points, not for myself, but for the team I was reserving for. In the Alpine, we're going on board in the sweeping session. And look at him go into the hairpin. Very nice. Early on the throttle. DRS, well, DRS won't be working. He's still got some ERS left. If you watch onto his steering wheel, you see that he's still got amount of ERS. I think it's around 30%. Very nice. Here, getting the apex nice, getting the exit nice. And look at those tire marks on the track. That is extra grip for your car. You can get so much extra exit speed out of your car. Now into the second hairpin. It's a banked hairpin. You can go faster through here than you expect. Back onto the old track. Well, these corners. Oh, then Ross just sets the fastest time with a 1:26.485. He's going for that extra point. Now over this bump, you have to be careful. Going early on your gas, and now this corner almost full throttle. It's a little lift. And then the last corner of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and the driver of the day, Keith Assassin. 78. In second, it's Camimo, very nice. And in third, around the corner, it's Cave Mice. Cave Mice having a fight with his car, and he's very happy to get that podium position. Behind that, it's Joe Lancer. Made it to the finish. Oh, it was a Destruction Derby race for him. Had his accidents, but he managed to get into 4. Now we're waiting for the 2 Red Bulls to get over the finish. Here is AWH Smith. He will not be the happiest guy of the day, but he survived this wreckfest. And there is BFD Ross, 86. So here he goes, walking through the stands. And here he is on the podium. Look at that, hopping and popping up the finger. Applause of everybody. Here is your trophy. I hope you enjoyed this race, ladies and gentlemen. Again, this is the NOMEX Racing League. This is GridTV Esports. I am your host. I am Chappie Cho, and these are the standings. Whoa. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you'll be back next week, because we will have a slobber knocker then. I hope OBS will be working then, because then I can push in my nice buttons. But for now I say good night and later.